5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And we're live. Welcome everyone to the Play to Earn channel for another AMA. Also, welcome everyone that is watching this on replay, where today we're going to be doing an AMA about the upcoming Web3 game, Modern PUBG. And for that, we have here with us our special guest, Israel, founder of Modern PUBG. How are you, Israel? Really happy to
Hi,
have you here with us.
hi, Bruno. I'm fine, thank you. Um,
You good? How are you feeling today?
mm, I'm very fine, thank you, and thanks to inviting me to your channel to talk about modern PUBG.
Oh, it's a pleasure to have you here with us. So, Israel, do you want to give us like a brief intro about yourself, your role in modern PUBG, so we know a bit more about you?
Yeah, my name is Israel Garcia. I'm the founder of Modern PUBG, and I started preparing the project last November. Before that, I was very familiar with traditional web 2.0 games, but also I've been following and investing in the cryptocurrency market. I'm more familiar with gamifying in order to invest in some games and often spend a lot of time to research the most popular projects in the market. My professional game developer friends told me that why not to use the industry experience to make a great blockchain game. Gamify is still in its early stages, so we decided to balance fun of gaming with tokenomics, and I think that we made the right choice. While recently seeing some large gaming companies starting to lay out in the industry as well.
You definitely made the right choice because NFT gaming is the future. So, Israel, you mentioned modern PUBG just now. Please tell us more about this game, or what are its features, and what kind of game are you making?
Okay, yes. Well, how to start? Modern PUBG is a large-scale full 3D shooter game based on BP20. Uh, and I would like to state our point of view at present before introducing it. Most decentralized games are relatively simple and generally uninteresting in our opinion. They are more like the DeFi's and attract players just with the profitability. And of course, the rate of return is equally important in modern PUBG. We have included a plus as an innovative. I'm going to talk about it later, but first, I have to say that we attach great importance to the content and fun of the game. In addition to the price, the game should bring a real fun to the people, which is the embodiment of value. And with that, we hope to improve the continuity of our product. Modern PUBG has many similarities and differences with traditional games, and its main features are it's a game developed based on Unity 3D, and it is also a multiplayer game online. The game has a full range of real physics collisions, such as being hit by vehicles will cause damage and inertia. Explosions will have a shockwave boost. Bombs and weapons can also destroy buildings, greenery, cars, etc. Now, regarding the battle type is in real time, as well that was decided by the team from the beginning of the development of the game, based on the characteristic of shooting games. So real time is necessary, which ensures the consistency of the battle. The game is also contains a wealth of NFTs such as avatars, weapons, Genesis mystery boxes, Genesis badges, avatar chests, weapon chests, lands, and alone, etc. The game has an innovative economy. Many games has been successful, but still expose some problems such as the proliferation of tokens and NFTs. We have improved and innovated the game economy in an attempt to curb similar situations. All our NFTs have a unique role and systemic status, each irreplaceable and interacting with unique characteristics. Now, regarding game modes, modern PUBG will have four game modes to meet the needs of different people. And those modes are survival mode, team survival mode, factions war mode, and city defense battle, all of which have a different gameplay. In version 1.0, survival mode will be released. And of course, we have a save area. And now, players who have been playing PUBG before understand me. And now I know that the safe area will become smaller and smaller. So the battles will become more and more thrilling. Now, we have released the alpha test registration activities so players can register and will be able to play the game for the first time around the end of this month. The other modes are in the testing phase. I believe that we will let you play them soon. Now about exploration and opportunity. The initial position of each player is random. So, in order to win the battle, you need to explore every corner of the city to get more weapons and gain props in your favor, making the battle more suspenseful and exciting. Constant discovery and luck are also part of the game. And regarding the governance, we have to remember that this is a decentralized game. So, by holding an NFT, players can participate in proposing, voting, governing, and even modifying the rules of the game, which is the spirit, of decentralization. I should add that modern PUBG is part of the Metaverse DAO ecosystem, and we will release at least two games per year, with modern PUBG being the first one of this.
Whoa, I just watched that clip and I can't wait to play it, Israel. It looks really nice. So we've already got some initial glimpses into modern PUBG, but can you tell us more about what specific designs you have done to make the game fun?
Yeah, of course. This is a topic that we would like to talk about in every AMA session. Well, it is well known that PUBG has long been one of the most popular games among esport players. So, the vast majority of modern PUBG's gameplay originates from PUBG. You can imagine numerous anonymous players are randomly dropped into random spot in the modern city that is our city. Um, just like in the real life, the players start with nothing. Various weapons, props, and other players are hiding everywhere in the city. And the weapons and the props picked up in the battle are free. You need to do what you need to do is to find more weapons and props and use them wisely, and then fight against other players and try to be the last man standing. The modern city, which is the first area released on the game, will have safe and unsafe zones. Safe zones within the city will shrink over time at a random coordinates. So Players' health point will start to reduce continuously if the player is outside the same zone. And you can take advantage of this by choosing to variate it out by killing outside, by following the stringent safety zone, or enter the zone ahead of other players and keep the incoming opponents out. In short, you have to do everything you can to live to the end. Now, regarding how can you defeat the enemy? You can defeat the enemy using any weapons you can pick up in the city, and weapons could be machetes, UCIs, AKM, M16A4, and luck, etc. Grenades also. And you can shoot your opponents with firearms, blow out your opponents with grenades, burn your opponents with Molotov cocktails, and shove them with machetes, knock out dead with your fist after running out of ammunition, and even knock down the opponents by hitting them with some vehicle. If you are familiar with Player Underground's Player Unknown's Battlegrounds, it will be easier to understand and get started with modern PUBG. Now, regarding the location where you start the game and the supplies you get will be important. It highlights the core battle technique and survival strategies of the game, even if your reaction and gaming skills are not top notch. You can still rely on using smart strategies such as moving on routes, uh, wise decision making, better observation skills, or even use only patience to getting high in some place, and use patience will give you to win into the game. And although a better avatar and weapon can bring you some kind of advantage, but it is not absolute to win.
So that's nice. You can have like multiple strategies to outsmart and outplay your opponents. Sounds good. So
Yes.
actually, I saw a SpaceX launch base in the game video. How did you guys come up with this idea, Israel?
Okay, well, that the question excites me because, there are many great companies blooming in the world. With their endless exploration, we now have blockchain and decentralization as the results in the tech industry. There are also great people and companies are exploring the universe, especially in these giants who stand the forefront of technology. Their efforts have made the world evolve towards a better place. And of course, is not just Mr. Elon Musk. And with that, modern PUBG has to say that it's always moving forward with the term with them as our goal. In addition to blockchain technology, our R&D team is also fan of other high-end technologies, just like SpaceX. We also have a vision for deep space. Who hasn't dreamed to space flight? Uh, so in modern PUBG, also bring this childhood dream and worship of technology into the game. Most of the people can do anything about the universe in any reality, but now we want to go to the game and pay tribute to the great engineering.
Sounds good. That's true. Who wouldn't love to go on a trip to space? And this is becoming a reality. I mean, people are already doing it. Obviously, you need to have lots of money to do it, but I think it's going to become available for the main public at some points. So, Israel, regarding the design of the game economy, what features or innovations does modern PUBG have?
Oh, okay. Well, regarding the game NFT in version 1.0, there will be 13 avatars and 44 weapons, as well as various chests, Genesis mystery boxes, and other kind of facets. There is some expertise involved in this issue. First of all, the team has invested and worked on a number of games, most of which have a common a drawback. The game's economy usually cannot avoid a significant decline after experiencing glory. NFT assets depreciate rapidly, usually because the game's economy is too vertical. Tokens are produced without restraint and out of control. So NFTs are single use, lacking stability, and floating. We keep an eye on all of this and spend a lot of time analyzing it and finally make changes that includes actions including enriching the structural hierarchy of the game with regular assets and NFT assets, giving NFTs more uses with gameplay principles, increasing the scalability of NFT, and establishing links between NFT interactions and make them affect the game and the combat experience. For example, some weapons like AKM, which are very useful in long range combat, will be powerful, and some weapons, as the S6A6, will be more explosive in close range. Uh, uh, so it cannot be said that AKM is better than X6A6 and vice versa. They are not absolutely based on above approach to achieve a moderate recovery or even deflation of cryptocurrencies, and NFTs to cushion or even eliminate selling pressure to motivate players for the game objectives, put assets more in the circular structure of the game. As an example, each avatar can acquire not an unlimited number of fragments, but they have a cap. Um, but better avatars have higher caps and better efficiency. Each weapon has a durability, and they are damaged. You need a weapon of the and if your weapon is damaged, you need a weapon of the same quality to repair it. So if you beloved weapon is damaged, you will choose to repair it because it is more powerful and efficient, and the process itself is recycling NFTs.
Sounds good. Yeah, sounds exciting so far.
Yes, so we designed the game based on earn with a focus on playability, sustainability, achievement, and competitive elements. The team believes that this initiative will improve the game economy and gaming experience and will be more sustainable.
Okay, sounds like a really interesting strategy. NFTs bringing true ownership to players. So, Israel, could you tell us more about this specific game modes? Do you want to add more comments on that?
Yeah, of course. Well, Modern PUBG has a variety of game modes, and those are survival mode will be released in version 1.0, as mentioned above, and each avatar will randomly land in a location within the modern city and explore the entire town to obtain more supplies, weapons, and props. The ultimate goal is to do whatever it takes to survive until the end. Uh, there will be 50 avatars participate in each battle. So you don't be surprised if you run in some big shots and run for your life, you know. So the survival mode is carried out in the mother city uh, in order to create ultimate combat experience. The entire town has a large number of buildings, including residences, public places, or facilities. The area is very large, so it is grand and fascinating. It will take at least an hour to explore the whole city if you choose to make it on foot.
Sounds good. Yeah, man, I'm getting really hyped about this. So, do you want to tell us more about the NFT collection of modern PUBG and their utility, Israel?
Yeah. Well, first of all, let me say that Modern City is the first town to be announced in the Steiner space, and other areas will be released to players to explore it in the future. The other three modes will be released in 1.0 version. And before introducing to you to NFTs, I want to talk to you about the team survival mode. Every player will make new friends in the game, and it is also possible to meet partners with similar interests in the community. Or you might came to Mother PUBG throughout the introduction of a friend. Of course, you will want to find side by side, and the team has foreseen this and developed a team survival mode. Now, about factions war mode, even in the same game, even in another space, there will be people with different opinion. And for that, the team developed a faction system to reflect this, where players can create or join any faction. You can call it as an organization. And obviously, the faction mode is a war between factions. The team calls it a campaign, and this will be held periodically. It might be every 1 day, or every 3 days, or once in a week, depending on the actual situation of the game at the time. And lastly, about the city defense battle, let's consider this. The whole space is very large. In addition to the modern city, there are surrounding areas that are unknown, and resources are limited. Sometimes other factions and unknown creatures invades modern city. And that time, everyone needs to take up arms and fight to protect the city together. Everyone will have to work hard to obtain this. And now, you asking me about the NFT collection, right?
Yes, yes.
Well, um, first of all, let me to introduce the avatars. In version 1.0, there are 13 avatars. And those guys are similar to heroes in other games. When you want to join a battle, you need to choose an avatar. And avatars have different ratings and are divided into N, R, SSR, and UTR. Now, note that N avatars are free and can be used by registering an account, but they are not NFTs, so they cannot be traded and have no additional battle income. Now, as higher is the rating, more powerful is the avatar. In terms of health points, mobility, vision, the avatar can have some advantage in battle, The better the rating, the higher the extra income will be when the battle rewards are settled. And now, rating is fixed. An SR avatar will always be an SR avatar, and this is cannot be changed. Each avatar has its own level, and through the battle can raise the level to improve the basic attributes. The better the rating of the avatar is, the higher level cap, which means a better potential. Now, let me talk about the weapons and the NFTs on there. Uh, there are currently six weapons types in modern PUBG: melee weapons, pistols, submachine guns, shotguns, automatic rifles, and RPGs. There are 44 weapons in total, and each weapon has its own characteristics, and it is very important to use reasonable weapons in different environments and timings. Regarding the type of weapons, there are four rarities: common, uncommon, rare, and epic. Common is the free one, and they are not NFTs, so they cannot be traded. Now, regarding the rarity, even if one player has the same weapon than another, for example, an AKM, when one of those players has a higher rarity of the AKM than his opponent, with that rarity comes a higher potential damage. And in the settlement battle, the rewards will also get higher with additional benefits. Now, note that each weapon has a durability. So, when it is damaged, you need any weapon of the same rarity to repair it. So, when you get a good enough weapon, you will need it badly. Then, when it is damaged, you will need to consume other weapons to repair it. Now, regarding avatar chests and weapon chests, I have to say that you can get avatars and weapons throughout them, throughout the chest, through the chest. When the game version 1.0 is released, you can get these two chests by participating in battles. So you can get them in the beta stage. And regarding Genesis mystery boxes, until the release of version 1.0, we plan to sell Genesis mystery boxes, which will be out of print after the release of version 1.0. Through it, you can get the first avatars, weapons, and Genesis badges in the game. It is easier to get better avatars and weapons through the Genesis mystery boxes. And about Genesis badges, I have to say that they are extremely precious NFTs and are limited only to uh, 50, and they never going to be issued again. So I should emphasize that they are only come from Genesis mystery boxes. The players with Genesis badges will enjoy the following unique experience in the modern city. That is that 2.5% of the transaction volume of all NFTs in modern PUBG marketplace is distributed equally to each Genesis badge holder wallet as a transaction fee. And this distribution is gonna make once in a week, and is settled by MetaDAO. Mm,
Okay.
Now, plus possessing the Genesis badge will make any avatars gain 150 health points in each battle. Also, the designation of a weapon will not consume durability, which means that designated weapons this will be never damaged and it can be replaced at any time. Uh, there is also another extra bonuses in battle. Holding the Genesis badges is a great symbol. Now, regarding buffs and priorities in modern PUBG, in versions 1.5, 2.0, 2.5, and the subsequent versions, for example, wallet holding Genesis badges can build large statues on their own lands. It is private and exclusive. Players can configure pictures, slogans, declarations, advertising slogans, personal websites, public websites, Twitters, YouTube's, videos for the statue, app stores, shopping sites, or any other link. The statue is majestic and is so difficult to ignore it, as you can show who you are and even to promote yourself because it is a private property. It can also be used to promote other people or companies or a promotion, so on. Sometimes a bit like is working like an advertisement, and it depends of the owner. And this is because the team would like people to realize through the virtual world that the technology of Web 3.0 is completely open to many ideas and possibilities. It is completely feasible to have ideas such as run to earn, like play to earn, like learn to earn, like watch to earn, like listen to earn, like talk to earn, rather than just play to earn. It is limited only by the imagination.
That's true. The space is getting more and more exciting every day. NFT gaming is the future of gaming, definitely, with so many possibilities around us. So, Israel, did the NFT sale already happen? If not, when and at which prices?
Well, after it is not NFT in sale right now. The Modern Genesis mystery boxes will be released before version 1.0 and it is limited. It is mainly to increase the popularity of the game and reward early supporters in addition to getting avatars and weapons. Opening, it has a chance to get the Genesis badge. Team is discussing its launch plan, included purchase conditions, praise, time, and quantity. Now, I invite to you to pay attention to the official community and media of the game.
That's right. Guys, link in the description, join their Discord, and pay attention to the announcements. So, you've told us a lot about the Genesis badges. Looks like a great way of getting like passive income and adding advertisements. But can you tell us again, how do you get them?
Yeah, of course. They only come with the modern Genesis mystery boxes,
Okay.
which means that if you miss the mystery box, you will be impossible to get a Genesis badge unless you buy it from someone else to get it.
Okay. Sounds good. Sounds exciting. Great utility for those NFTs. So, Israel, do you want to tell us more about your team? Who else is working with you on this amazing Web3 game?
Yeah, of course. Well, our team consists in 20 person. In addition to me, we have a director of public relations and a director of marketings, who also the founders of this project. We have a 3D game development group of 18 people, including technical lead and server engineer, Unity developer, technical game designer, game producer, designer, lead modeler, uh, character artist, uh, BFX, lead animator, UI UX web developer, blockchain technology RD group, and including the senior blockchain developer, Solidity engineer, four people in blockchain marketing and practitioners, including a senior writer, business cooperation, lead moderator, community moderator, and the smart contract and NFT development team is from North America. The game production and operation team is in the southeast of Asia. They have excellent game design, creation, and development skills and come from several excellent game companies with a deep knowledge of this. I'm very happy to assemble this team, and we trust each other, and I excited about the 7 months of the team work so far.
Sounds good. Looks like you have a fully doxed team right there, Israel. By the way, Carlitos, thanks for the compliment about my shirt and cup. I'm glad you liked them. So, Israel, finally, what important news about the game do you want to bring to the audience?
We have launched the alpha test registration. Any supporter
Oh,
can sign up, and everywhere who completes the registration task will be qualified for the alpha. And we have set up rich prices. And if you invite your friends to sign up, you can also get an airdrop during the test. If you get a good game score, you can also get a USDT and a Tesla car. Although some cheesy, but it is a really effective. When you invited friends to play the game, you can also get NFT rewards. But I don't want to recommend talking here because we just want to recommend people to sign up for the beta so more people can actually play the game. Uh, and if the game is fun and its economy is reasonable, then the project will naturally get good results. Don't you think?
yes, I do believe so. I do believe so.
Okay, so you can sign up in the link attached in this video, and I think that is all for my part.
Yes. So, guys, that's right. Check out Modern PUBG. We have all the links in the description. Register for their upcoming alpha. Okay, maybe you can be one of the lucky ones to try their game first. Okay, that sounds like exciting. Maybe I'm gonna register myself as well to try it out. Israel, thanks a lot for being here with us, guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe for more NFT gaming content, and see you in the metaverse.